Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Big XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
I came through looking patriotic for y'all today.
Red, black, and blue.
What's black? Oh, me. I'm black. All right, man, let's get into it, man. The world is going crazy about this phase. So I'm like, you know what? Everybody doing this shit to affect the algorithm. So shit, why not us?
Right.
Why not us? Shit, y'all go search. I want us to pop up in y'all shit too. Check it. So the world done went, let's go Brandon crazy. So guess what? We're gonna give it to you. That way we ain't gotta review no more of these goddamn let's go Brandon songs. We're gonna review all them songs now, which means if you come to one afterwards, it don't count. We ain't talking about you. We ain't talking about you.
There's probably one more that we probably need to review. That'll be F. Joe Biden 2 by Bert.
We've already reviewed that.
We did part 1. He's got a part 2.
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Well, he's got a different title, so.
Right.
We won't count that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is our, I almost said F. Joe Biden. This is our Let's Go Brandon edition of the Country Rap Report. We're going to give you 5 reviews on 5 Let's Go Brandon records.
And we've never done 5 in one video before. And Heather was like, how are we going to do the graphics on this? Because, you're going to fuck up my graphics. And I was like, oh, you'll figure it out. Maybe just leave one of them out. It's up to you because we ain't.
Or really you can just put Joe Biden up
there. Right. Just that might work.
You can just put Joe Biden and F Let's Go Brandon and they can dig into it and figure it out on their own.
Right.
On their own. Now, let me say this. And first, before we dove into this, I was a little scared. Because I felt like I was going to be depressed. I felt like I was going to hear all this shit and it was going to ruin my day.
I felt the same way, bro.
And it was going to put me in a bad mood.
Yes.
After watching these videos, I don't feel that way.
It depends on where you started.
Okay.
And where you ended. Because had you started with one of them and you what the fuck is this? And then it gradually got better.
Okay. Well, let's see. All right. We're going to start it off with Mr. and I'm probably saying his name wrong, Loza Alexander.
Okay.
Hey, Loza Alexander. And hold on, before we get too deep into it, I don't know if you have your iTunes charts up or your Spotify charts up.
I do. I already took the notes.
Okay, because I want to know where these people are on the charts.
Gotcha.
At the time of us recording this. So see, we think like great minds. Gator, you were slightly wrong. Great minds do think alike. Sometimes. Sometimes. Because who's right about that? Okay, ladies and boys, girls. First up is Mr. Loza Alexander. Yeah. The one thing I'm gonna say in advance, none of these videos are to die for. Most of these videos are very, very simple. Yes. So we don't even have to talk about video quality because all of them are about the same when it comes to the quality. All right.
I agree.
Now, Mr. Loza Alexander, the first thing I gotta say is he had no balance to be with his joint.
Right.
When I first heard Loza, I was like, "Ooh, let's go, Brandon." You know what they saying, oh? Loza made his very fun. He gave us a bouncy beat. He actually shot his on the green screen, but then he added the NASCAR scene. He added the NASCAR driver, which I'm gonna pull his name up, who this whole thing started with this guy's interview.
Okay.
He actually added the footage from his speech. He added a little NASCAR fan base in the back, which actually enhanced it because it made it seem like the people in NASCAR were chanting, "Let's go, Brandon." And the dope part about it is they actually sampled the crowd.
Right.
From NASCAR, which I guess it's legal for them to do that. You would know that answer.
It's a public, in the public space. It was a private event. You don't need consent. So you good.
Okay, so he actually sampled the Let's Go Brandon. He took the footage, put it behind him as if he was rapping in front of it. But what I like, his didn't get too political. It was very, very bouncy, and it sounded fun. I could hear this one in between records in the club.
Okay.
Or I can hear, you know what I can hear? I can hear a DJ, a creative DJ, taking the hook and the beat and putting it over something else.
Okay.
Or, you know what I'm saying? So this one I think is the most workable one if you wanted to put it in the club and have people vibing. Because I'm telling you, this one just gave me the WAP feel. It made me want to, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I WAPed a little while. And it's actually the shortest of them all. He only gave us one verse. And like I said, he did not get too political. And I ain't mad. I love the hat. Make music great again. Yes, sir. Make music great again. So, Lazo Alexander, I ain't mad at you, man. I had fun with your record. I had fun with this.
The shortest record is probably gonna get the longest review from me.
Okay.
It's got dope beat, horrible graphics. Graphics were shit, but we reviewed one of his other videos and we said the same thing. The fucking camera's too close on you, and the way that you're shooting your green screen, they're going to see every fucking pimple on your face, you know. But he's content with it. His video predates everybody else's. His debuted on October the 10th, and he beat everybody else by at least 2.5, maybe 3 weeks at the earliest for video wise. His song, he has 3 versions of his song. Now I don't know Loza. Hopefully I'm saying your name. Let's just say Alexander. Alexander, if I don't know if you,
man, Alexander.
Yeah, I'm just giving him his last name. Okay, because I'm probably fucking up the first name. Alexander. We are probably. Hopefully this isn't new information for you, but if you want to chart more, and I know when this record first went out and you started charting and you was on iTunes for almost a whole week, and now you have 3 versions of the same song. Hopefully you are using the same IRSC number for each one of those songs, because as it charts, you will get counted per play, per download, per stream, or whatever for each one of those, and it'll count for that release. So you are more susceptible to go gold first, because you got 3 records moving at the same time, but it is all of them are 3 different versions. Really, you got probably 6 versions, I think, because some of these are explicit, and then you got a clean version. So if all of them are moving simultaneously, you know, you'll be able to go up the charts faster. This is some trickery that we do in the industry on how we're able to chart faster and get those gold and platinum certifications, because we did it just last year with DJ Cho's Thick. The original version had about 400,000 streams. Let me just give you an estimate. The original version gave you about 400,000. When we did the remix, Meg Thee Stallion did about 100,000. You know, so you need about 500,000 to go gold. We're talking about in sales. So that record, that single went gold, even though it had 2 different releases, but it was one IRSC code. So that's some stuff that you might want to keep in mind. The original version for this one is not on the iTunes charts at the taping of today's show, but the extended version is number 53 on the charts, and the remix version is number 174 on the charts, and the charts only goes up to 200. So he's still charting with, you know, 2 of the other releases, not the original. But I didn't listen to the extended version or the remix, or I'm assuming that the beats are similar, because this was a dope beat, and it would be a mistake for him to change up the flavor, because this is a good record.
Okay, actually, I liked it too. I thought it was a very, very good record. Okay, next up, we had, and this one actually I was wanting to hear. I was looking most forward to hearing this one when I seen this artist's name. Next up, we had Mr. Bryson Gray, who has collaborated with Forgiato Blow, who is probably the reason we're actually doing the show. But Bryson Gray, and I ain't got to tell you the name because all these songs are called Let's Go Brandon. All right, this one features Tyson James and a young rapper by the name of Chandler Crump. All right, this video started out with a for all my Bible heads out there, it started out with a Bible verse, Revelations 13 chapter, 16th and 17th verse. I suggest y'all go look it up. It's speaking about the mark of the beast, and I'm like, damn, Y'all putting it on Joe like that? No.
They threw it on every president.
I remember y'all said they were saying Trump had the mark of the beast.
Right.
If you don't know anything about the Bible, Revelation 13, chapter 16, 17 verse speaks on the mark of the beast and some other things. But go check that out. And then he hits us with Luke 22nd chapter, 36th verse. Y'all please check those out. They want my man Joe to be held accountable. And they're using the Bible. They're using the Bible. They're using the Bible. Okay. All right. Okay. And after that, it gives us a piece of a Biden speech. I was like, whoa, they really coming out the old Sleepy Joe. But
right.
Okay. So then we get Bryson Gray. You know, he's rapping in a very, very, it almost looks like he's rapping in my closet. Because it's dark. It's very dark and grainy. He's holding his weapon. And he's rapping about his weapon. And he's rapping about Joe. He's rapping about his weapon. He's rapping about Joe. And it didn't bother me. But it started to dampen my mood a little bit. just a teeny bit. But because I've listened to Bryson before, that's what he does.
Okay.
That's what he does. He's political and he's going to get straight to the point on it. You know, it's funny how people diss Joe Biden, but they use references on people's names who probably ain't against Joe Biden. Like he said, he got them drums like Nick Cannon.
Right.
That's a drumline reference. For those who don't know, check out the movie. Good movie. You know, so again, I wasn't mad at his wordplay. I wasn't mad at the lyricism. You know, I was just like, damn, he gonna use Nick Cannon. He gonna use Nick Cannon line. This and I got okay. I was like, okay. You know, the people who said, "Let's go," Brandon probably never watched drumline, but hey. A little urban appropriation for the world, I guess. Go, if y'all don't know, y'all go watch Drumline and then y'all know what Bryson Gray is talking about in that little metaphor there. And then he also says that the pandemic ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is why I got confused. And y'all, I'm not a political guy, I'm a music guy. So y'all can, that's what the comments is for. He said the pandemic ain't real. You know, me personally, I've had quite a few people die. People close to me in my inner circle passed from COVID. But I ain't gonna argue. You can get your vaccine. You can do what you choose to do. It's your business. Okay? That's not what I'm here for. But this is the one thing that made me wonder. Didn't the pandemic start when Trump was in office?
Yep.
But he said it ain't real.
Right.
But he also has a certain that says impeach Biden.
Right.
I mean, maybe I'm slow. I'm saying I just think maybe he should have left it out. Since the pandemic did start during the time of the man he won in office.
Makes sense.
I mean, again, I'm not political. I'm just saying this shit confused me. Which that's fine. He says really it was planned. Who planned it? And whoever planned it, I need to talk to them about my cousin. I need to talk to them about my brother-in-law. And how did they pick my family members? But, hey, man, Bryson, I like you as a lyricist. And I like the fact that you like your guns. But I'm going to tell you something I noticed, Bryson. You had that same gun in another video.
You're supposed to recycle props, bro.
Oh, well. I'm just saying, you got that in the Forgiato video. Maybe they just look alike.
Maybe.
I don't got that kind of gun, so I don't know. And when people talk about taking our guns, being an avid gun lover, at no point in my life have I felt like anyone was going to take my guns. So I don't know what memos they're getting that I'm not, but I've never felt like any of my guns were threatened to be taken. I worry about them getting stolen if you break in my house. I've never felt like the government was going to take my guns. Some of y'all should be more worried about them taking your license if you don't pay your child support.
Why we go there?
I'm just saying, we're worried about the government taking our goddamn guns. You should be worried about being behind on child support, them taking your license and you can't get to work. Your life gonna continue without that goddamn gun.
True.
But they take them driver's license, you going to jail. And you might get a gun, a meat gun. Okay? All right. Now, after First verse was Bryson. Next verse was Mr. Tyson James. More political, more play on. Okay. Tyson James said something that again, it strikes me. It just strikes me. Tyson James had a line, don't quote me word for word, it says, keep your hands to yourself, you a weird man. Right?
Right.
Talking about Biden, right?
Right.
Did Trump say just grab him in the pussy?
No, we're not gonna do this, bro. We're not gonna do this. We are not. Can we not do this?
No,
yes, he did say that. That was one of the things that I remember from the entire candidacy. Yes. He did say that.
But Tyson James said, keep your hands to yourself, you a weird man. I'm just a little confused. So it's okay for our president to grab him in the pussy? Because I'm not saying Biden's right, but y'all are advocating for Trump. Am I incorrect in thinking that these songs are advocating for Trump?
Maybe.
Okay.
They might be loosely. It's more fuck him, fuck Biden than it is uplifting Trump. Yeah, it's more fuck Biden.
Okay. And the third verse was a really young guy who goes by the name of Chandler Crump. And I really liked his shirt. It said, I'm a Vax rebel.
Right. Shirt was nice.
I like the shirt. You just can't come to my house for Thanksgiving. Because you can do what the hell you want. But what you can't do is come over here. You can't. We won't play around. You know. I'm just saying. Listen. If for no other reason, y'all can call me scared all y'all want. Because y'all don't know how much money I make a year. But I'm not trying to get no disease that's going to make me not be able to go to work. Because I was out for 2 weeks for COVID. And my check looked like I worked at McDonald's when I was 16. I ain't trying to do that. That's just me. Whether I believe in the vaccine or not, let me tell you what I do believe in. My whole check. How about that? Okay? Now, get mad if you want. I don't give a damn if you get a vaccine or not. You can stay at home for 10 days. I can't afford that shit. Okay? What you got on this
one? I thought this record had the best hook out of the ones that we are going to review. I like Tyson James, his very nice voice. This video was looked like it was shot by 3 different directors or 3 different videographers. Chandler Crump's had the lowest quality. His probably looked like it was a phone, to be honest. Well, no, if it was a phone, he also had a ring light because you could see the ring in his shades, which is definitely not a videographer thing. That's probably on him. Bryson was shot on a whiteboard or a white screen or with an infinity wall with the colored lights. But Tyson James' quality was the better of the 3 video-wise. Audio-wise, I still think Tyson James had a better mix and master, if you want to call it that, or better post-production, or maybe in production. It didn't sound like most of these had a lot of mixing and mastering done on it, but his verse was the better one of the 3 in this song as well. So he had better lyrics and he had the better shoot. I probably would like to hear just his version of Let's Go Brandon by himself instead of being a guest artist on somebody else's stuff, because I think it would have been entertaining. But it wasn't a bad record. Some of the subject matter stuff was a little bit skewed, but I expected that with titles like Let's Go Brandon. So I took it for what it was and listened to the lyrical quality and content and just ran with it. The beat wasn't bad either, though. So whoever did that, salute to them for that as well.
Where's Bryson at when it comes to the charts?
This video came out on 10/29. Bryson is number 47 on the iTunes charts as of today. These are the all charts I'm talking about, not rap charts. This is the all charts. This is everybody, which is pretty good. Which is the highest of the ones that we're going to talk about today. Matter of fact, none of the other records are charting. Those 2 people are the only ones that are charting. Burden's Fuck Biden 2 is number 36, but I know we're not talking about it today, but it's number 36 and it's higher than the Let's Go Brandon song. So There is a lot of movement. And it's why we're talking about charts. When I researched Let's Go Brandon on iTunes, there are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 songs called Let's Go Brandon. 30 fucking songs called Now that's a lot of fuck Joe Biden. And we ain't even talk, none of them are repeats. These are all different artists.
How many are rap?
I don't know. I didn't count that many, but I think I would, if I were to guess, 20 out of the 30. I would guess 20 out of the 30 because some of them names look a little weird. And then was some that was like, it was a punk band that's in there. It was a couple chicks. Like I didn't listen to any of them. I just counted. I typed in "Let's Go Brandon" and then I went down and I counted all of them, and it was 30 songs in there. So that's a lot. That's a lot of movement. My wife said this isn't just a simple thing. This seems like a movement, and it is. There is definitely a fuck Joe Biden, quote unquote, "Let's Go Brandon" movement going on right now, and I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's as long as we're not being censored, then y'all go state your piece. Do it in a civil way, and we keep it moving. This is what America's built on. We have these civil liberties of being able to speak our minds without any ridicule. So as long as you can do it respectfully, continue to do what you guys are doing. Except for one of these people that is in this group. So one of these in here is not like the other and does not belong. But we'll talk about that one when we get to it in the review.
It's funny when I go to Bryson Gray's Instagram page,
mm-hmm.
and I didn't realize this about Bryson. Bryson is definitely doing his thing. Like he has 148,000 followers. I'm sure he's been deleted a few times. 14-time Billboard charting artist. Wow, Bryson is putting in that work, bro. He calls himself the most censored rapper in America.
No, I wouldn't know about that one. I'm not a fan of his speak. So I most censored. What are you saying is getting you censored? I mean, if fuck Joe Biden doesn't get you censored, then I don't know. I have to do some research, but I'm not trying to do the research, so I'll just take your word on that one and keep it moving. And it's not hard to chart. I can show you how to chart. I like that. Matter of fact. I'll do a whole post on how to chart, and you can do it with $1,500. Like it's not hard to chart. Truthfully, I'm not taking away from him and his ability to chart. I'm just saying it's if we want to, you chart it, but you can. The chart starts at 200. Shit, one of them charts starts at 500. So if you're anywhere on there, you can legitimately say I was a Billboard charting artist. Again, not taking anything away from him, no shade, but to say that you're a top 20 charting artist is a little bit more of an accolade than saying Billboard charting artist.
All right, now at some point in time on October the 27th, Bryson Gray knocked Adele out the #1 spot with the Let's Go Brandon record.
October 27th. Yeah, the video came out on the 29th. That's not easy to do, to knock Adele off.
Yeah, he knocked Adele out the #1 spot. And something else I like that Bryson has done. Bryson created a LGB challenge, and he allowed artists to send in their verse over his beat and hook.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it's on his, and he basically put everybody's video and tagged them on Instagram.
Now that I'm all for.
Yeah,
that's some social media promo that I used to do. It's guerrilla marketing. And it's, yeah, you guarantee views, but you also guarantee streams for yourself because it's your beat, et cetera, especially if they get on and you throw them in the middle of it. But yeah, I that's good marketing, bro. Well done on that.
Yeah, man. He's and I'm talking about comments upon comments upon comments. And like that's one post that has 4 artists. I see at least 2 posts that I see 3 posts that he actually tagged other artists who sent in and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that was very, very, very good. He's keeping the movement going. And so when it comes to everything we're talking about, I give him the credit for being the most creative, and he'll probably have the one that moves the most when it comes to the charts.
Probably because of his history, yes.
Yes, and like I said, he's been in videos with Forgiato. He is what we're gonna call a patriot rapper.
I think all of these are.
Yeah.
All of these are going to be in that subgenre.
Okay. Next up, we had, and this is an artist who people have been telling us to review, and I haven't pulled one of his videos, but he definitely falls in the patriot artist genre. He goes by the name of Topher, and this joint features D.Cure and the Marine Rapper. Now, this one actually was up there with me with Loza Alexander's record when it comes to fun. Because this one had an up-tempo beat with let's go.
Definitely.
And then they doing
yeah.
You know what's the funny part about this video? First thing I like that was funny to me about this video, Topher kept watching D.Cure to make sure D.Cure done this right. Are y'all scared the white boy was gonna be out going to the left and y'all going right? The only thing about this video is it gave me Forgiato blow slide to the left, slide to the right vibes.
Okay.
Just because seeing three grown men in rhythm, I wanted to see one of them going the other direction. Or I wanted to see somebody do something different. But y'all really look like y'all were Let's Go Brandon with New Edition when y'all. But lyrically, I think this is my favorite.
Okay.
Number one, all three of these guys bring it. They all brought different styles. D.Cure brought it. I wasn't mad at him, never heard of him, but I really like this flow. I want to hear more from D.Cure. You know how I feel about the Marine Rapper. When the Marine Rapper jumped in there, the song really took off. The Marine Rapper borderline stole the show. And he brought it with the energy. He flipped his flow up in the middle, gave it 2 tempos, and my man Topher brought it home. I actually like this video, and this is the only one that gives directors credit. It was directed by Phil Stokes. Like I said, it was very up tempo. They shot in front of a white screen, and hey man, I think my man Marine Rapper is a star, and my man Topher had a verse in there that talked about Alec Baldwin and that gun, the prop gun, and I was like, whoa! But I love when rappers are current on their topic, so this might be my favorite of all of the ones we're going to talk about.
Well, this one, who's the videographer you said?
His name is Phil Stokes.
This one was weird because it was in certain parts you saw the cameraman in the shot.
Yes,
it was like it was a behind the scenes shoot of the shoot. So I don't know if Phil was the dude holding the camera or the dude holding the camera in the camera. I don't know. That was kind of weird. I like the behind the scenes look of it. I'm not mad at it because the quality of it was great. Considering, we got a rush job, but all of this was good energy. I thought the order was a little weird though. I thought Topher should have went first, D.Cure should have went second, and then the Marine Rapper should have went third. Because when Topher came in, he didn't have the same lyrics or energy as the Marine Rapper. The Marine Rapper really did take it to a different level. After he rapped, the song was pretty much over. But Topher came in, and I'm not tripping on Topher's voice. Topher had a good voice. And so did the first dude, but Marine Rapper really was the star of the show, and to throw him in the middle, it peaked and then it went back down. So it started here, and then you don't want to do that to a record, especially when you're dealing with energy, because that will make people feel empty, like there's something else is coming and they need to be fulfilled. And I don't think Topher gave you that after listening to the record, but it was a good effort by all three. Again, it was a dope beat. Even though Marine Rapper did do justice to the track, I thought D.Cure set it off the way that he did, but which is why I said they need to go Topher, D.Cure, then end it with the Marine Rapper. But it was a good effort by all three. I like the record.
All right, and Topher's a vet, so a lot of times I be wondering where these people are coming from with their perspectives. And Topher is a vet, and Marine Rapper is just that. So again, man, this was probably my favorite of them all.
Okay.
All right. Let me go back to the Bryson Gray record. I didn't say this, but Chandler Crump.
Topper's, I forgot to mention this. Topper's video came out on the 1st of November. So it came out 2 days after Bryson Gray's, because his came out on the 29th. Okay, my bad. Now go ahead.
No, Tyson Crump. Chandler Crump.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 17.
I wasn't going to comment on him because he still need to groom.
Okay.
But I'm not going to deal with the kids no more. I'm going to reserve my opinion on all adolescents. But yeah, the inexperience showed.
Okay.
But I think it would practice
He
a
has
little bit
short
more
bursts too.
wordplay. He has room to grow. Yes.
Okay. And going back to D.Cure, D.Cure is an Air Force vet. Topher is an Air Force vet, and Marine rapper obviously is a former Marine.
It's a little weird for me to have these people saying "fuck Joe Biden" when you're military or former military. Like you're not supposed to speak negative of the commander in chief.
That's what I thought.
That's what I mean. But hey, again, I'm not trying to censor anybody. So if you got your opinion, you have a right to it. But clearly, none of them are active. Because if you were active, then this would be a dishonorable discharge immediately.
All right. Next up, we had Mr. J360, Savannah Craven, and J.R. Majewski.
This record was hot garbage. I'm
gonna let you start. I was gonna let you start out.
I can't even give you nothing on this one, fam. The video came out on the 5th of November, which is fairly recent, but it's of all of them, this felt like a money grab. This felt like as disingenuous as you could be when you're dealing with this type of stuff. This felt like a gimmick. And none of the lyrics was quality. And all of the names that were thrown in there, you were just doing it for clout and bait, pretty much like clickbait. Consider it that. Like this record pissed me off, and then when I saw whose channel it was, I was like, okay, now it makes fucking sense. This is that bullshit. I'm so disappointed, bro. I don't know how this took a turn for the worse, or his career.
Talk about it.
His career went just pure shit, bro. I can't
even say nobody's name. Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Forgiato Blow. This is in his channel, and these are his people. Like this is the J360's lyrics ain't the greatest. And you throwing names out there just to throw names. Savannah Craven's lyrics are basic as fuck.
I want to ask you a question. Did you feel like Savannah Craven was reading off a paper?
Bro, I felt she probably did when she was reciting her lyrics, but they were so basic. She might have been you reading off of cue cards, not on paper. I couldn't get it. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even get to JR or Junior Majestic or whatever his fucking name is. I didn't get to him. I cut it off at Savannah. I was like, I'm not listening to this shit. I can't deal no more with this shit. The beat was the only thing that had me somewhat in there, but when J360 hit the auto tune, and I was listening before I was watching. But when I looked up, I saw Forgiato in the jail cell with him. I was like, oh, hear that bullshit. Of course it had to be him because it was a bad auto tune. I was like, fuck it. Then the girl started rapping, and I was like, man, this ain't good. Like, it's some other dudes in there. They couldn't write your shit for you. Like, you know what? I can't do this. So I cut it off. So I can't give you a full review because it was what I heard. The 2 out of the 3, majority ruled. This was bad. So I cut it off.
First of all, I'm not sure if J.R. Majewski is a rapper or a guy running for Congress. I'm not sure. No, because his tag is J.R. Majewski for Congress.
You ain't winning no election with. I don't know. I haven't heard his shit, but if you have these sort of alliances, I don't see that happening. Did I say this video came out on the 5th? I had to give you the dates of the videos. I'm sorry.
And on his, first of all, he has under 800 followers on Instagram.
Did he rap?
I don't know. His Instagram just it basically says American veteran, conservative, patriot, Trump 2020. He looks like a politician who decided to do a rap record.
I can't. I don't.
But the funny thing is, matter of fact,
when I clicked on the video, when I click on videos, I usually click subscribe and then I like the video for everybody. When I clicked on this and I was like, oh, fuck. Not that dude. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. You tricked me on this one. But he can't, he will not get any more screen time from me or review time or any brain, nothing. I cannot do it. It's not worth it.
You know what's funny? And I ain't knocking nobody in their beliefs. You know how when you go on someone's Instagram, and if it's somebody that you're friends with, you'll see their name in the like area.
Right.
None of my friends follow JR. It just tells me how many people liked it, right?
Right.
You know the only names that come up that I follow?
Forgiato?
J360, Savannah Craven, and Stoney the Patriot.
That little circle right there. That's that. But you know, as much as I'm giving them shit, they got a built-in tour.
Yes.
Especially with the election getting ready to come back, cycle back around. Like, this is for a year. If they do this right, and I don't know if they know what they're doing over there, and I'll give them a tidbit. Like right around now, you should be contacting campaign managers to see if you can be a part of the rallies that are going to happen, to not just during the campaign for Trump to run, to win the but the Republican confirmation or whatever they call that shit. I'm apolitical, so I don't keep track of this stuff, but I do know how to market with the music and contact the right people. These same colleges that supported Trump when he was running, you need to be contacting those people, and you would contact the student government advisor or the student government president or the whoever is over the coordinator over events. Like, you want to get in touch with those people. I can't see that. You kind of bright. I can't see that at all.
It's okay.
You
know, I like finding these people posts.
Mm-hmm.
He has a post of a little Caucasian girl holding an American flag, saying, blaming her for slavery. Then he has another picture of a little Asian girl.
Who is he?
JR.
Okay.
Majewski.
All right.
It's like blaming her for Pearl Harbor. Okay, here we go.
What the fuck? That has nothing to do with each other.
Here we go. Okay. Now, see, y'all be tripping. Y'all tend to overstep y'all goddamn boundaries with these little posts. I don't care if you vote for Trump. I don't care if y'all want him back. I don't care if you want to be a patriot. But see, when you do a little subliminal shit like this, you have a picture of a little girl who couldn't be more than 8, and you say blaming her for slavery. And then you have a little Asian girl who could be more than 8. It says like blaming this girl for Pearl Harbor. Sir. Now, when I stroll down, you have a picture of you and some African-American gentleman that you was proud to post a picture of you and him together. And that guy probably didn't see this post that you made about blaming her. Sorry, I just want to say this on behalf of the African-American people I know. We're not out here blaming white people for slavery, sir. I don't recall seeing no post, no memo, nobody saying, it's your fault. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
But when y'all plant these messages, there are some idiots there are 73 idiots who click like and say, you're right. Don't you blame this girl for slavery. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to this black guy you took the picture with 2 weeks ago? Did you tell him this is how you feel when you've done this photo op? Man, y'all stop playing, man. A lot of you people are part of the division.
Yep.
A lot of you people are part of the division. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a whole comments area, any kind of link. Victor, Vic XL Walk on Facebook. I need to see the pictures or the posts or the quotes or the speeches of African-American people, proud African-American people, who are blaming little white kids for slavery. I'll wait. Because I haven't heard anyone I associate with saying it's those little white kids' fault. What are you talking about, sir? And you're pandering because you're using a picture of a kid, so you know that invokes emotion. Stop it. Y'all stop, man. Stop. Have fun with it. Let's go, Brandon. But matter of fact, I just followed you. I am officially unfollowing you because, number one, you're not an artist, and I only follow artists, and you are a politician, and I think all politicians are full of crap, and you're just pandering, and you'll probably talk Forgiato into running for mayor of Wackville. So hey,
not full of crap. You gotta give them. Politicians are politicians. So I've done work for quite a few politicians. Politicians have to lie. There's certain levels of disclosure that they're allowed to give to the American public, because some of that shit you ain't supposed to know until it's time for you to know. So lying is part of the culture. Lying is in their DNA. They have to lie. It's not something that is debatable. So for all politicians are liars, but the ones that are justifiably lying to protect you, that line sometimes get a little blurry because what do you think you're protecting me from? You know, what information needs to be disseminated, what doesn't. It's a very, very blurred line, bro. But I'm coming in defense of the politician because anybody that wants to run for politics needs to know what they're getting into. Like, this is part of the script and you have to follow it. You are not allowed to full disclose. Once you do that, then you're making a whole back room be wide open and you don't want the skeletons in the closet to be visible in the sunlight. Like, some of that shit needs to stay in the dark because it is for protection, not just that person, but for the country. You know, so I see where some of that is justified. But I'm back to your point about these people in their division. We need to be real transparent about country rap, Vic.
Nope, not today.
Country rap is very, very divisive. Like, country rap was built on division. The people over here are over here because
there is nothing about rap that can be built on division. Not if you take the essence of rap.
We're not talking about rap. We're talking about the subdivisions of rap. Let's take gospel rap for gospel rap had to create its own subgenre because that music could not get played in the masses on major rap radio. So gospel rap created its own subdivision, and it has its own little pocket with its own with its own census of citizens that listen to it religiously. No pun intended. Same for all other subgenres. It's supposed to be part of that because it's the subgenre and it is divided. It is separated from the main core. All other subgenres are like that. The gospel rap is no different than country rap or horrorcore or porncore. That's a whole list of shit that is out there. Like, all of this stuff.
Porncore rap.
Yes.
I'm looking that up right now.
No, you are not. But it's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is, bro. We can't stop that. We just need to embrace it and help uplift the positives on this side for the country rap. And
well, guess what?
Not uplift this bullshit.
Every time I see any artist doing something that I think creates division, I'm speaking on it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna speak on it because, again, if you're gonna criticize me for being whatever I am, but the one thing you're gonna never say is I stood for division. Right. You're not gonna say that. You can say whatever you want to say, but you're never gonna say he stood for division. I don't care if you're black, if you're white, if you're preaching division, I'm not with it. Because I can't have that on my side of the fence.
Right.
Because then I got to turn my back on some people I love. So when you're doing divisive things to create division, like using children in posts, you know, and again, what I always say in these videos, man, y'all, goddamn, you couldn't find one person. I say it in my videos. Like, bro, if you're a country rap artist and you ain't, come on, bro. Why are we on that in 2021? Like, why are we on that? Because the concept of division and racism is still, it's beneath me because I don't know anyone that works on a job that just works on a job with just that race too tough. There might be a few, and those are probably independently owned companies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know any corporate company that has all Caucasians, that has all blacks. If there are, I don't know about them. I ain't never had a job where I was only black, and I've never had a job where there was no whites. So, like, bro, we gotta work together. If we're attacked, we gotta fight together. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If a pedophile does something to a child, as fathers, we should all feel the same.
Right.
So the division shit, that's man. Feel how you want about this political stuff. I don't even voice my opinion on it. But when it becomes the race and the division because a person is a color that they didn't choose, I got to speak on that. Because none of us chose who we are. Period. We didn't. So I ain't mad. I wasn't mad at JR. I thought it was funny. I think it's funny. This man lawn has a picture of Donald Trump in it. Really?
That man got 2 acres of Donald Trump.
Yes. I'm like, whoa, bro, you really.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, really. But hey, bro, I hope Trump paid for that. I think Trump sits back and laugh at some of this shit y'all do.
I doubt it.
Bro, let me tell you something.
This is a lot, bro. This is, I mean, if these guys are doing it right, bro, this could all benefit them. This is not for nothing. If you're business minded, like this is, it's not just about the money grab from the people that hate Biden and want Trump back in office, but it's also about what their future careers are going to look like. Like they're paving a way down that road, and there are opportunities. Campaign funds runs in the hundreds of millions, bro, and that money is untraceable. Like these guys will be getting checks, and they technically don't have to really pay taxes on it if they file it the right way. But that's a whole nother show for another day. But this is interesting, man. Like I'm not mad at the route that they're taking. I just don't like it when they start throwing in subjects that have nothing to do with the politics, and now you're bringing in other isms. And some of them isms you don't need to be talking about, because you ain't finna talk about sexism, because we're dudes. Yeah. Me and you ain't finna talk about, what a woman should do with her body. We're dudes. Me and you are not finna talk about shit. I mean, you could talk about what Latinos do because your wife is Latina, or I could talk about what whites do because my wife is white. Like, but just some other, I can't talk about Asian nothing. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm supposed to. I can give an opinion on it, on what I think what it is, but I can't be like, they should do this. Off of what perception? From a black man's perception, who's married to a white woman? Like, what the fuck am I have no right to even voice an opinion. So I don't. And some of you need to take that same advice. Like, don't talk about racism. Not in 2021, and not the way that you just showed that he did. Like, that is tasteless. You running for what? But that image might be used as ammunition for your opponent. So you might want to delete that one, fam.
All right, last artist, and I couldn't even find this artist. I'm sure he has an IG. If y'all see him, tag him, tell him, I need his IG. It's an artist. I guess his name is, how would you pronounce his name? Nsyt, right?
New York State. That's what I said. I don't know what the fuck it is. I called him New York State.
Okay, well, I call him Nsyt.
Nice. Nasty.
Maybe it's nasty.
I don't know.
I couldn't even find his Instagram. But anyway, NYST is the artist name. I'm gonna let you start this one.
This was short. It was a good voice, good energy, good flow. Hated the production on the video because it was blurry in parts, and in some parts it was super clear. I thought it's either the quality or the rendering on the video wasn't well, but I don't like shooting up. And this is one of those where they were shooting up at the in the scene instead of shooting straight forward, and they were shooting up because he was on a podium, and it just felt like that type of energy. But it was a good video, and this video came out on the 31st. So all of these videos outside of Alexander's, they came out back to back. So Alexander started the momentum, and then everybody else jumped on it once he started charting, and now they did what they did. But this is a good effort. I wasn't mad at it. I really thought, especially in the hook, he sounded exactly like Eminem. But then in the verses, he went back to a different type of voice. I guess it's this screaming voice that he sounded like him. But I wasn't mad at the lyrical content either. He's got talent. I just want better production.
When I watched this one, I actually thought it was lyrically the most political out of the other four we've talked about.
Okay.
I thought he brought home the most political points, and the fact that he took it on himself. He didn't have any features. If you notice, no artist had more than one verse but him.
Right.
So he basically embodied it. But I did notice this one had more cuts in it where he took scenes from different political views and he added those in to bring home his points. He shot this in front of a podium like a speaker. It kind of made me feel creepy because those guys around him just the Donald Trump mask just threw me off.
Well, it kind of gave me a purge vibe.
Yeah,
watching the video, like
yeah.
y'all finna go purge it, fam. But you know, who y'all finna purge though?
But when I did watch it, I did notice 3 things that made me proud.
What's that?
That Donald Trump mask,
mm-hmm.
that red, white, and blue mask he had on top of his head. And then at the very, very beginning, you see a chain prop.
Right.
Shouts out to Party City. Shouts out to Party City.
But they gonna get tired of you calling them out when they're props and shit.
Shouts out to Party City, because those was definitely Party City props I seen in that video. And you know, like I said, this is the most political. They had some shirts that said socialism distancing. I did like that. I did like those shirts. Yes. And I feel like he changed the name of this video, of this song, because it didn't say "Let's Go." It felt like he incorporated "Let's Go Brandon" crowd chants. I think this was a song he made before the whole "Let's Go Brandon" movement, and then he added that in there.
I'm not mad.
He brought the most lyrics. I ain't mad. Jump on the bandwagon. I done it. And I see now there's a million Let's Go Brandon playlists, but y'all go check out mine. All right? That's all you had on that one?
That's all I got.
All right. All right, man. So before we get up out of here, again, I want to say shouts out to everybody who's jumped on the Let's Go Brandon bandwagon. I ain't mad at you guys, because this is going to probably get a lot of... We just talked about we've done 5 songs.
Right.
And we haven't reviewed any of these artists.
Except Loza. Yeah.
Even though we've talked about Bryson Gray before. We've spoke on Topher before. We've talked about Marine Rapper, but we haven't reviewed any of these people. So these are 5 people, and that's why it was important to me to do this show, because it just put people on our radar that we know country rap fans vibing to.
Absolutely.
So now, before I get up out of here, we're gonna keep that same energy. Project of the week, album spotlight. What are we calling it?
Project Shoutout.
Project Shoutout.
Right.
I need a cue card. Project Shoutout.
Yeah.
It's about an artist that was featured on one of these records. He goes by the name of the Marine Rapper. All right. Okay. Marine Rapper dropped a project called Culture War in July. Actually, July the 2nd. It's 12 songs, 36 minutes, and 32 seconds. Real quick, let me see if I see any notable features. He has a song called Band the Brothers with Topher. He has a song called Freedom Fest with Topher and High Res, who we reviewed. And he has a song called Lead the Way that features Tyson James and Bryson Gray. So he has some notable people on there. Like I said, this is obviously a subgenre of patriotism. Yeah, patriotism
I call it patriot rap. You can call it that.
But now, you know the funny thing about all the patriot rap artists?
Mm-hmm.
They also mention Christ and religion in their lyrics.
Okay.
So now I know it's not going to be gospel rap, but they all have strong Christian bonds.
Okay.
Christian values.
Okay.
All right. So again, man, if y'all get an opportunity, their project is called Culture War by the Marine Rapper. Check it out. That is our spotlight.
Project Shoutout.
Project Shoutout. All right, man, before we get up out of here, man, just real quick, we reviewed Let's Go Brandon records. We started out with Loza Alexander. Then we had Bryson Gray. We had Topher. We had Drake, J360, and we had Nsyt. Oh, it's something I wanted to mention about J360 that I didn't mention.
Nice.
Something I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm.
In J360's hook, he mentioned some people that I'm like, I don't know if they feeling this Let's Go Brandon shit. In his hook, he mentioned Dave Chappelle.
Right.
Now I know goddamn well I seen Dave Chappelle out there politicking for Joe Biden.
Well, the Let's Go Brandon movement isn't about just about fuck Joe Biden. It's about going against the current culture that is of God. No, it ain't who.
I said, oh.
It's also about canceling the cancel culture. It's a lot of shit. It's just
are they blaming Joe Biden for the cancel culture?
No. It's about the authority. It's not just because it ain't even got nothing to do with Joe. Truth be told, whoever would be in office right now, it would be fuck them, because right now they're feeling restricted and they need somebody to go against. So that is the face of opposition. Whoever would be in there, it wouldn't really matter. It would be fuck whoever. If Trump was still in there, it would still be fuck Trump. Truth be told, they just want to be able to go against something because the authority isn't doing what they're supposed to do, which is protecting the American people, doing what's right by its citizens, protecting the military. Like, it's a whole list of shit. So whoever would be in there, you would still be getting the same sentiment. It doesn't matter who was in office.
Because in that hook, I just noticed he mentioned Dave Chappelle.
This because of the cancel culture on him because of what he said.
Okay, he mentioned
and truth be told, he's a comedian. He can say whatever the fuck he want to. Y'all know he's a comedian, so he ain't. The rules don't apply to comedians. There are no rules.
They mentioned Kyrie Irving
because he doesn't want to be vaccinated.
They mentioned Nicki Minaj.
I don't know why she's mentioned.
Or she made a statement about the vaccine a few months ago. They had signs up for Colin Kaepernick.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, we support Colin.
Did you? Because I didn't see what the.
It said justice for Colin.
I think that was a mockery. I don't think that was serious. I don't think because there were the same people that was. If this is the same thing, same people that saying justice for Colin were also saying fuck him because he was kneeling to bring about awareness of police brutality. So you see, which one is it? Is it justice for Colin or is it fuck him because he's kneeling during the Pledge of Allegiance?
I think the girl was saying justice for Colin. I'm just saying.
I remember the dude with the fro. I guess that's the senator or whatever he's running for.
You talking about different? Yeah.
He had the sign up justice for Colin, and he was showing it to J360. But no, I don't. No. I think that was done in mockery. I don't think that was justified.
Oh. And they mentioned my cousin, Herschel Walker.
Yeah, he's running for governor.
Yeah. They mentioned Herschel, so I ain't mad at it. Forgiato. I ain't gonna do it.
Don't do it. We done got him once.
That's not the Bravo Gator who took a piece of Bravo took something one of us said about
you said it. You said it. Yeah. You said Forgiato. This that bullshit, bro. And we ain't even did the Brandon Slide. That one ain't even out yet. This was the other video. When that one come out, it might cause some issues.
You think we'll be able to get an interview with Forgiato?
I don't want an interview with Forgiato because the sellout is he all in. Again, go get what I ask him. Not on camera. I mean, I know what it is, and I'm not mad at him for doing it. But do you know how to do it right? That is the question. Like, do you know how to go and get your paper? Are you properly monetizing all of this shit? Or are you just doing it to do it and just hoping something stick? This is what typical rappers do.
I think Forgiato should start a Patriot label.
He got 3 artists right there that he was playing with. It might be what he's doing.
And now, do you think Forgiato is out here saying his Savannah is better?
No.
Okay.
No. His Savannah might look a little better, but I don't know. I didn't give enough time on screen to really dissect her. Okay. All right.
No shit. I mean, I'm not beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. They're both beautiful women. So I'm not trying to start. I just know that Forgiato and Bravo's going back. And do you think I'm gonna get me a goddamn Savannah? Forgiato probably do something like that.
I'm not mad at him for doing it. Now, what are you going to do to monetize this properly? Like, what are you doing?
I just hope she makes another record, and then Bravo will be like, "Yo,
Right.
Get
Savannah versus Savannah.
Good. Look at me egging it on. I'm just saying, because I don't, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Okay, y'all don't be mad at us. Hey man, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I feel like I'm at wrestling. All right, man. All you people out there, let's go, Brandon. Brandon Brown is the NASCAR driver's name.
Okay.
We almost went the whole shit, and then he mentioned Brandon Brown is the NASCAR driver's name. And my only question is, how do you think Joe Biden feels about all this?
Well, he's probably used to it because Obama caught a lot of flack when he was in office. He was VP, so he probably helped to not let some of that shit get to Obama. So he's probably used to it. He has to be.
Was there some F Obama songs? Starting?
I don't remember. I'm apolitical, but I don't remember.
Okay. All right, man. Country Rap Report, your boy Big XL.
It's your dude Spank.
And man, y'all. That's all I'm saying. All right. Hey. Oh, no peace. Y'all make sure y'all go to countryrapreport.com. Yeah. Everything Country Rap Report related is there. The show is on a bunch of podcast networks.
Yes.
Apple Music. What else?
Spotify. Overcast.
Okay. You know what?
Pocket Cast. It's all on the website though.
Go to the website and you can find there are links to all the different pages.
Yes.
Okay. So we're there. All right. If you want to listen to WCRR and artists, please submit your music. WCRR, 24 hours of live country rap music. We're taking drops. The link is there. The Spotify playlist is there. The videos are there. Okay. And if for those who don't know, there is a DJ who does a weekly post called The Weekly Nick. 5 songs you need to add to your playlist. We have been bestowed the privilege to add 1 song to that 5 each week. And he just tweets it out and puts a snippet of it on Instagram.
Yeah, he tags us in it, so that it'll be in our tags if they want to go see it.
Yeah, so The Weekly Nick, check that out. Also, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we give you a song and a video of the week on the Country Rap Report Instagram page. Check that out, okay? Anything you need to know about Country Rap Report, it is right on countryrapreport.com. All right? If you hadn't checked it out, get a late pass, okay? Get a late pass. All right. Now we can say peace.
All right.
All right. Oh, no peace.
Damn it, one more time.
All right. Gotta say shout out to Heather for making this show what it is.
Heather said stop shouting out everybody else.
Really?
Yeah.
And you gonna say that on the show?
I did. It's my wife. She said stop it. Because some of them people just come and go and they go more than they come.
They don't shout us out?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, guess what?
Only one you can be justified to shout out will be Coca. Because he's been there since day one.
Shout out to Coca. That's our day one. And you know what? Let me say this. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but we ain't gonna do another show, so let me say this. I hit Coca up on the low.
Right.
Because I know sometimes people can, you know me, and I might say some shit that might offend somebody, and I'm really just being me. So I hit Coca up because I don't never, because man, we all got kids, grandkids, whatever the case may be, and social media is big.
Right.
And I hit Coca up because I'm like, look, bro, man, first and foremost, I really respect you as an artist and what you're doing. And I don't ever want to overstep my boundaries and me calling myself being funny by just ribbing with you. But Coco was 100. And for real, I want to shout him out just for saying it's all good. And I will never, ever say anything disrespectful about Coco, but I know sometimes people put that battery in your back and make it disrespectful when it's not.
Right.
Coco knows good and damn well that the Bulldogs are better than Alabama. He don't even worry about that. He don't worry about that.
Well, the charts say that too, so he can't dispute that.
But the fact that I'm rubbing it in his face, he's a good sport about it. And I'm sure next football season, he gonna get me back somehow, some way. But
Probably.
just know it's all love for Coco. Matter of fact, he might get me back if we choke.
Right.
He might make a video just about me.
In the SEC game or something like that.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, so, but shout out to Coco, man, just for being A1 since day one. He's been there since not episode 1, but since premiere 1.
You're right.
I remember looking up there and Coco was there before me.
Yeah.
And when I dropped out and came back, he was still there.
That was before he started getting on the treadmill too.
Yeah, so man, shouts out to Coco. And he'll get the shout out. And shouts out to Heather. And shouts out to everybody else who feels like they deserve a shout out. And you know what? One last thing. Gas Face. You remember the Gas Face?
Yeah, I remember the Gas Face. Who was that?
Third base.
Yeah.
Gas Face, to you, one, no job having, nothing else to do but hit the thumbs down button on our 100th episode. You lame.
What?
You lame-o.
Wow.
You lame-o. For you to take the time out of your morning to hit thumbs down on our 100th episode. Now, this, I officially challenge you to take your mask off, Mr. Wrestling number 2. I need to show me 100 anything you've done for E-Twinkies. 100. Anything you've done, you ain't made no 100 on no paper.
Wow.
You ain't had 100 nothing. You probably got 100 mixed match pairs of socks.
How we get a thumbs down, man? That's all.
On a 100 episode, bro. How you gonna do that shit before noon? Before noon. For real. You ain't have nothing the best to do. I was gonna show that show to my mama. So I seen your thumbs down. Now I can't even show my mama because my mama like, somebody don't like you, boy. You see it?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yes, man. Gas Face. Third Face, Pete Nice, and DJ Rich. Gas Face to you.
Got one thumbs down. That is so fucked.
For doing that. What we do to you? Whoever thumbs down us, I want to talk to you to see if we can sway you our way. Because I want you to like us. I really do. I brought the cowboy hat just for that one person.
I don't want to talk to him. Fuck him. That's how I feel about it.
100 episode, bro. That's like calling our newborn baby ugly.
Bless his heart.
On 100 episode, bro, they have nothing to do. I'm about what it? There they go. Quickly. I'm gone. I'm just joking. I don't care to shoot the thumbs down. I don't care. But when I seen it, I was like, damn. All right, man, that's it for me.
I just fucked up my night. Now I got to go tell Heather. We got one dislike. I know who it is. We talked about it before we started. He's still salty because I'm salty.
It ain't him.
I ain't gonna call no names.
No, don't.
I'm not. I'm
Don't.
gonna let it go.
We're gonna nominate that person. Will be nominated
For what?
Most slept on.
Oh, that's one of your categories?
I don't know. I just made it up for the sake of the conversation. Is any country rap? Yes, I think we do need the most slept on. Yeah, because I think some of these artists are slept on.
Okay,
I think so.
Throw it in the categories.
All right, man. All right, that's it for me, man. Until you one non-liker thumbs downer, I hope your mama get ran over by a reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, man, I'm gonna go.
All right, y'all.
Peace.